I say you love, I say you love, girl. I say you love, me no need that. Girl, I say you love, I say you love, I say you love, cause
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time stopping by, welcome. So today's tutorial is gonna be this makeup look for 4th of July. It's something simple, but it's a little bit dramatic. So if you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Alright guys, if you hear something humming in the background, that's just my air conditioner because it's very hot today. First I'm just going to moisturize my lips with my Nivea lip butter, and this is in Vanilla and Macadamia Kiss. Next I'm just going to use my e.l.f. primer, and I'm going to prime my face. And before you apply primer, you want to make sure that your skin is well moisturized. I already applied moisturizer, so that is why I am just slathering on primer right now. Now I usually tend to crease like right in my forehead area right here and right here when I smile, and I'm always smiling and laughing and cracking jokes. So if I'm gonna wear makeup, I want to be sure that those areas get a little extra attention so that they don't crease up on me too much. Alright, so next I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows, and if you want to see how I do this, I'll leave a link for that video in the description box, and maybe I'll leave a link somewhere on the screen. Alright guys, next I'm just gonna take my CoverGirl True Blend Fix Stick, and this is in the color medium deep, and this is what I'm gonna use to conceal under my brows. I'm also gonna take the same CoverGirl concealer, and I'm gonna conceal on top of my brows. I'm just taking my ring finger and I'm blending it out. Next I'm just gonna take a synthetic brush, and I'm gonna further blend out the concealer. I have a yellow undertone and this concealer does not, so I have to make sure that it's well blended so it matches with my skin.
I need that. Girl, I say you love, I say you love, I say you love, say you love, I say you love, say you love, say you love. Girl, if I say you love, cause I know one.
I'm just gonna brush out the front of my brows a little bit more to make it a little bit more natural, because right now it's a little bit too dark. Next I'm going to conceal under my eyes, and I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is the color medium beige. Again, this doesn't really have a yellow undertone, so I'm not gonna use a lot, just enough. I'm also gonna take this down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. I'm gonna take that same synthetic brush and just blend out under my eyes, and then I'm gonna go in with my ring finger, because these are some of the places that you want to bring forward. This is where light naturally hits your face, and that is what highlighting is, just bringing out features that would normally stand out. So now that I've accomplished making myself look like a ghost, I'm just going to contour just a little bit. So I'm taking my e.l.f. blush brush, and this is from their studio line. I think they cost like $3. And I'm taking my what is this? Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the color 740 Bikini Contest. I'm just gonna swirl my brush in the product, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to contour my cheeks. I know you're wondering, wait, what are you doing? You didn't put on foundation as yet. But usually in the summertime, I don't wear foundation. I'll just wear concealer and powder. And then if I want a little extra, I'll, contour. If you like, you can use a tinted moisturizer like this one with SPF. Now this has an SPF of 20, and especially if you're going to be wearing this for 4th of July and you're going to be outside in the sun, you want to make sure that you have your skin protected. You can also wear BB cream or CC cream as long as it has SPF. Or you can just put your moisturizer with SPF like I did, and then you continue with this routine. I'm also going to be taking this along my jawline. And I'm going to take it into my hairline and along my temples. If you want to contour your nose, now would be the time to go ahead and do that. I won't be contouring my whole nose. I'm just going to be doing a little bit because the concealer kind of got away. And there's not much definition now between my eye socket and my nose. So I'm just doing right at the top. But if you want to contour the whole length of your nose, then you can go ahead and do that. So now I'm going to move on to the eyes. Before I put powder or anything, I'm moving on to my eyes. So of course, I'm going to be using a eyelid primer, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. eyelid primer. It costs $1 and it works great. Of course, you can use whatever primer you have, or if you don't have primer, you can use concealer. Concealer works just as well. And I'm just going to blend this out with my finger. Alright, so now I want to deepen up my crease just a little bit. So I'm going to be taking that same bronzer that I used on my face. I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush. I don't remember the name. I think this is from I got this in Walgreens, and I think the name of the company is Soho London, New York, something like that. And I'm just going to brush this in my crease to deepen up my crease a little bit. And yes, this is a 4th of July look, and I'm using brown because I want that depth in my crease. I don't want to have just this bright eyeliner on my eyes and nothing else. So I'm just deepening up my crease just a little bit. Next, I'm gonna take this Rimmel London Natural Bronzer in the color 27 Sundance. Oh, 27 Sundance. And I'm going to apply that all over my mobile lid. So it's just a brown powder, and it has gold shimmers in it, and I want to have like a little bit of shimmer. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lid, my mobile lid.
Because you're up on the ground like you want it. If I so you love me, I need that, yeah. Me a rude boy, I mean, I wanna idiot, yeah. I say you love.
Next, I'm gonna be taking a white eyeliner. Any eyeliner you have will do. And I'm just gonna use this and make a wing line.
Crush I no want it because you're up on the ground like you want it. If I so you love me, I need that life. Me a rude boy, I mean, I wanna idiot. Why? You tell me something, make me can't forget.
Now that I have applied my base, I'm going to be taking this blue eyeshadow right here. And this is the BH Cosmetics 120 color palette, the second edition. And I'll be using the second palette, the third blue from the top. I'm going to take a angled brush and apply this over the white eyeliner. And don't worry if it's not neat, we are going to go back and clean it up. I'm going to take, I know I said angled brush before, but I'm going to take this flat e.l.f. eyeliner brush, only $1 on e.l.f.com. And I'm going to pick up some of that blue eyeshadow from the BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just going to very carefully apply it on top of the white line.
Wanting no more and never me did say so. Me accept you everything, no regret you. Now you want to play me cause him a eject you. Now you want to run back cause Steve left you never know what you have.
Now I'm patting it onto the white line because I want to minimize fallout.
Idiot, you got to leave me girl, come please. Left you 1, 2, 3 please.
I'm going to go in with my angle brush.
Now, so you love.
Just sharpen it up a little bit.
I no want it because you're up on the ground like you want it. If I so you love me, I need that, yeah.
I'm actually using the color right under the first color that I used because I noticed the color wasn't as bright as I wanted it to be.
Boy, I mean, I wanna idiot, yeah. I say you love, cause I no want it because you're up on the ground like you want.
Now I'm just gonna take a baby wipe and my finger, and I'm just gonna try to clean it up a little bit more.
If I say you love, and I need that life. Me a rude boy, I mean, I wanna.
Now I'm just gonna line my waterline with the L'Oreal Pencil Perfect in the color Tender Nudes because I think using a white eyeliner would be a little bit too harsh for my skin tone. But if you're fine with using white eyeliner, then you could go ahead and use white eyeliner right now. And I'm just gonna put this in my waterline so it gives the effect of bigger eyes.
Just why you bad for the shame, hold on for the pride. When you say you have your man, and me forget a wife, you say you move on.
Next, I'm gonna be taking this LA Colors Shimmering Loose Shadow in the color Snow White. And I'm going to apply this to my inner tear duct And I'm also going to place a little bit of it right underneath that blue wing.
Get a life, it's been several months now. Me have a better life, girl. You make me life dark, know me in the light. Me have a girl who love me and a feature me rights. Every wrong you do, you feel you forget that right now. The man got call because him done get a night. So you love, cause you know want it.
Right now, I'm just using this eyebrow comb to like brush away most of the glitter fallout. I'm going to set my eyebrows with this Makeup Forever brow seal transparent gel. I promise you, like this eyebrow seal keeps your eyebrows in place. Whether you fill them in or not, like you just want your eyebrows to stay in place all day. This is perfect. They ain't going nowhere. Oh well. You're not gonna hold it up looking for eyeliner. So I'm just going to take a small brush, and this is my small e.l.f. brush from the studio line as well. And I'm going to take some black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to use that to line my waterline. And also smudge it out a little bit so it's a little smoky. Not going onto where we place the beige, or if you used the white eyeliner on your waterline. You're going to go right underneath that.
You up on the ground like you want it. So you love me, I need that, yeah.
And I'm just gonna bring it right to where my silver eyeshadow stops, or the snow white eyeshadow, I should say. Of course, the black eyeshadow or eyeliner is optional, but if you want to, you could go ahead and do it. I'm just going to take that same bronzer that I use on my face and to deepen up my crease to blend it out right underneath, just so it's not so harsh. Poke myself in the eye.
I mean, no one a idiot, girl. I say you love, cause you no want it, because you up on the road like you want it. If I say you love, and I need that life, me a rude boy, I mean, no one a idiot.
After blending it out, I'm just going to go back in with my nude liner and touch up my waterline. If it makes you feel more comfortable, you can actually put an eyeshadow on top of it, just so you're certain that, you know, your color won't wash out during the day. Next, I'm going to apply some mascara, and I'm going to be using my CoverGirl Clump Crusher by Lash Blast. And this is like my favorite concealer ever. I mean, my favorite mascara ever. If you wear false eyelashes, by all means, go ahead and put them on, girl. But if you've been watching my makeup tutorials since the beginning, y'all know I don't be wearing no dang false eyelashes. I tried to wear it, but it's not really my cup of tea. I figure if I do wear false eyelashes, it will be something like my wedding anniversary or a special date night out with hubby when I want to look extra special. But just like when I'm wearing makeup regularly, I'm not gonna wear false eyelashes.
Man use you, you want to use man. Me can't believe a friend you take
also going to apply mascara to my bottom lashes as well.
Are you only man where you get boots from? Or you make your choice, girl, or you choose wrong? Don't blame it on me, don't accuse wrong. Then it was you, no us.
I'm gonna wait a while and then add a second coat of mascara to my top lashes. So now I'm just going to apply my blush and my highlighter. So I'm taking this Wet n Wild blush in the color 831E Coalescent Pink, and it looks like that. And it's a light, it's not a light pink. It's actually just like a dusty rose pink, and it does have shimmers in it. And I chose this color because I think pink would go really well with this look. And it's not so pink that it's like out there in your face, but it's really natural looking. So that's why I chose this one.
Go find another road, another town for cruise fun. Yeah, that's where my love just like I use cancer. So you love, cause I know one.
Now I'm just going to apply my highlighter, and this is the e.l.f. Whipped Facial Shimmer. I'm not sure what color this is anymore because it rubbed off, but that is what it looks like. That is what I'll be using. And I'm just going to take it down my nose, on my forehead, on the high points of my cheekbones, and on my chin.
Because you're up on the ground like you wanted. So you love me, I need that, yeah. Me a rude boy, I mean, no one a idiot. Yeah, I say you love, cause I no want it.
Can't wait to be king. Who remembers that song from The Lion King? Girl, I'm like a big kid.
Up on the ground like you wanted. So you love me, I need that life. Me a rude boy, I mean, no one a idiot. Why? I say you love, I say you love. Girl, I say you love me, no need that. Girl, I say you love, I say you love. I say you love.
I'm just gonna go back in and finish applying my mascara. Actually, not quite. I'm gonna apply my powder first, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 340, and I absolutely love this Maybelline Fit Me line, and it matches my skin tone perfectly. It has the yellow undertones and everything, and until I find another foundation that's better than this that matches my skin tone, I'll be using this for the rest of my life. I hope they don't discontinue this, because so I'm just gonna take this and tap off the excess, and I'm just going to dust it all over my face. Now I choose to do this rather than applying foundation because it's the summertime and it's really hot. And you know, when you're outside, you start to sweat. If you're not in air conditioning or something to keep you cool, even if you're not the type to sweat like myself, you start to sweat because it just gets so hot. And I'd rather have powder than foundation because I don't want my makeup to run. I want it to like stay in place. I'm going to take it down on my neck a little bit just to make sure that my neck and my face are the same color, because it's summertime and you're going to be showing a little bit more skin than in the winter, so you want to make sure everything matches. Now that I've done that, I'm going to apply my second coat of mascara, and then I'll move on to the lips. Alrighty, now it's time for the lips. I'm going to be using my Jordana lip liner in Sedona Red to line my lips.
Gosh, I need that. Girl, I say you love, I say you love, I say you love.
Now if you like, you could use just a lip liner. I'm actually going to put lipstick over it. I'm just going to take my concealer brush and some concealer and clean up around my mouth a little bit. Then I'm just going to go over with my Iman lipstick in 5 Red. Alright guys, so here's the finished look, and this is what my face looks like, and here's the outfit to go with it. If you want more details on this outfit, please stay tuned for my lookbook that's coming up shortly, and you have all the information you need there. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.
Say your love, I say your love, I say your love, say your love. Say your love, cause you no want it, because you put on the ground like you want it. If I